The tension is rising, the stakes are higher than ever, and all eyes are locked on the courtroom as the Diddy trial barrels toward one of its most anticipated moments, the testimony of Kid Cudi. What bombshell revelations have rocked the courtroom so far? How is Diddy reacting to the mounting pressure? And what might Kid Cudi reveal when he takes the stand? From emotional outbursts to surprise witnesses, the drama is reaching a boiling point. Stay with us as we break down the latest explosive updates leading up to this crucial testimony that could change everything.
I take it seriously. God sent me here, and I'm not leaving till shit changes. It's time for that superpower, which is love. It ain't no joke. The world needs it. That's the war that we in. Love is war. This is a very serious mission. Very high risk mission that God sent me on. It ain't even a black and white thing at this.
1. The storm so far. Recap of the trial. The trial of Sean Diddy Combs has quickly become one of the most shocking celebrity court cases in recent history. What started as a series of quiet allegations has evolved into a full-blown legal and public relations nightmare for the music mogul. Accusations ranging from abuse, manipulation, and trafficking to racketeering have been laid out by several former partners, employees, and associates, with Cassie Ventura's lawsuit acting as the spark that reignited the flame. Throughout the trial, testimonies from bodyguards, former assistants, and even past collaborators have painted a troubling picture of the empire Diddy allegedly ran behind closed doors. With each new day, more names are being drawn into the chaos, some to defend, others to reveal dark secrets. 2. Emotional outbursts and courtroom drama. In just the past few days, Diddy has had multiple visible reactions to the proceedings, his stoic image cracking under the weight of the allegations and testimonies. On day 3 of the trial, for example, he reportedly had an outburst that shocked even the judge, who had to momentarily suspend the session. Insiders described Diddy as pacing, clenching his fists, and visibly muttering under his breath as one witness detailed disturbing encounters. His legal team, of course, is working overtime, challenging the credibility of witnesses, filing motions to suppress certain testimonies, and arguing that much of the case is based on hearsay or circumstantial evidence. Still, with each passing day, their task becomes more difficult. 3. The Cassie connection. Where it all began, Cassie Ventura's initial lawsuit broke the silence for many. Though she settled out of court shortly after filing, her bold move inspired a cascade of other women and former colleagues to come forward with their own claims. In this trial, her name has come up numerous times. Her former stylist testified about Cassie's sudden and unexplained bruises, her changing behavior, and the way she was often isolated from the outside world. One former driver detailed late-night drop-offs and pickups at secluded locations, hinting at a darker reality behind the glitz of Diddy's lifestyle. 4. The 50 Cent factor. Power moves behind the scenes while not physically present in court every day. 50 Cent has been a loud and influential voice surrounding this trial. He has consistently posted memes, commentary, and clips that mock Diddy while voicing support for alleged victims. While some see it as trolling, others argue that 50's public stance has empowered more victims to step forward and has kept the media's attention laser-focused on the proceedings. There's even speculation that 50 Cent may have access to insider information. He's hinted at unreleased footage, private conversations, and unnamed insiders who are cooperating with the prosecution. 5. The witnesses so far, who say what a number of key witnesses have already taken the stand, each offering damning details that seem to validate at least parts of the accusations against Diddy. Former security personnel shared stories of surveillance, forced silence, and coercive tactics used to keep individuals in line. Ex-employees claim Diddy created a toxic environment where his word was law and disobedience had serious consequences. Industry insiders spoke of private parties that were less about celebration and more about control, often involving substances and people in compromised situations. These testimonies have set the stage for even bigger names to appear, and that's where Kid Cudi comes in 6. Why Kid Cudi's testimony matters. Kid Cudi's involvement in this trial is more than just a headline. It could be a turning point. The rapper, known for his candor and emotional vulnerability, has had a complicated history with Diddy. Sources close to the case suggest that Cudi was once pressured to remain silent about certain interaction and events involving Diddy and other high-profile celebrities. Rumors have swirled for years that Kid Cudi had once been a victim of threats and intimidation after distancing himself from Diddy. And according to leaked court documents, he is expected to shed light on a specific incident that occurred at a private party, where alleged abuse and misconduct took place. His account could either reinforce the prosecution's case or unravel under the defense's scrutiny. 7. The anticipation builds. What we know about Cudi's testimony, the court has issued a gag order around some of the more sensitive aspects of Kid Cudi's upcoming testimony. But here's what we know so far. Cudi was subpoenaed 2 months ago and has been cooperating with the prosecution. He will reportedly confirm that Diddy made veiled threats against him after he refused to endorse or collaborate on certain projects. He may also testify that he witnessed disturbing behavior that aligns with what other witnesses have claimed, including drug use, coercion, and aggressive outbursts. This could be one of the trial's most emotional moments, especially given Cudi's ongoing advocacy for mental health awareness and transparency in the music industry. 8. Public and celebrity reactions. The courtroom isn't the only place where emotions are running high. Social media platforms are flooded with reactions from fans, critics, and celebrities alike. Some remain loyal to Diddy, defending him as a scapegoat in an industry full of similar figures. Others, however, are demanding accountability and praising those brave enough to speak out. Artists like Meek Mill, The Game, and even Usher have offered cryptic responses online, with some deleting old photos or unfollowing Diddy altogether. The silence from others, like Jay-Z and Kanye West, is also speaking volumes. 9. The bigger picture. Music industry reckoning whether or not Diddy is found guilty. This trial is sending shockwaves through the entertainment world. It is reminiscent of Meta movement that rocked Hollywood. Many are now wondering just how deep the rock goes in the music industry. How many stories have yet to be told? How many more survivors are watching this trial, deciding whether to finally break their silence? Several labels and organizations are already conducting internal audits. Executives once protected by wealth and reputation are now being questioned, and the walls seem to be closing in on more than just Diddy. 10. What's next in court? The next few days of the trial will be absolutely critical. Kid Cudi is expected to testify within the week, and his words could turn the tide of public opinion, and perhaps the outcome of the case itself. After his testimony, we expect to hear closing arguments and potentially a rebuttal witness from Diddy's team. Legal analysts say this case could drag on for months, especially if new charges are brought or if more witnesses continue to step forward. As the countdown begins for Kid Cudi's testimony, the world watches with bated breath. Will his words bring Diddy's empire crumbling down, or will they leave room for doubt? One thing is certain, this trial is not just about one man. It's about a system long overdue for reckoning. What happens next could shape the future of the music industry forever. If you want to stay updated with every twist and turn in this explosive trial, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a breaking update. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.